For my sixth vlog, I want to talk about how design thinking has been making waves in the field of education. How it's much more than just a way to solve problems, but how it's a powerful way to help kids be creative and think critically. I'm here to explain how I believe design thinking can change the way teachers teach and how they use this to get students excited about learning. Before we talk about how it affects schooling, let's refresh on what it is. At its core, design thinking is a way to solve problems that puts people first and focuses on sensitivity, creativity, and working together. It has 5 important steps: empathize, define, come up with ideas, make a prototype, and test. Now let's think about how these steps can be used in education. So, teaching empathy in schools. Empathy is the first steps on our way to using design thinking in teaching. Imagine a classroom where teachers didn't just tell students what to do, but instead took the time to learn about each student's unique problems and needs. This kind of empathy lets teachers connect with students on a personal level, which makes learning more interesting and meaningful. Creating real connections with other classmates and incentivizing them not to stay in their comfort zone, helping them in a long-term orientation to speak up and critically analyze their responsibilities. Second is setting goals for learning. In the define stage, teachers help students figure out what they want to learn and how they want to do it. By getting kids involved, we give them the power to take charge on their own education. They start to see learning as a process that has meaning, not just a bunch of assignments. Taking into consideration that technology keeps advancing, maybe even faster than the education system itself, kids can use tools such as AI to help get assignments out of the way, not learning anything from them, and giving teachers extra work correcting insignificant papers. Together we come up with a clear problem statements that help guide their learning-making process and make it interesting and interactive. Then creativity and coming up with ideas. So ideation, the creative part of design thinking, opens up a world of options. In education, this means getting kids to come up with ideas for how to solve problems in the real world. This process not only helps students develop their imagination, but it also helps them see how their education is useful. Then learning by doing and prototyping. Education isn't just about learning things, it's also about using what you know. In the prototype stage, students turn their ideas into thinking that can be seen and touched. With this hands-on method, abstract ideas become real experiences. Students learn by doing, whether it's building a model, doing an experiment, or making a project. Finally, testing. The testing step is the last one in education. This means figuring out how well our ways of learning work. Did the plan come together? Did the experimentation turn the way you thought it would? And did the message come across well in the presentation? So why is design thinking important in education? The answer is easy. It gives kids the skills they need to be successful in the 21st century. It encourages skills like critical thought, creativity, working with others, and being flexible. These are skills that can be used far beyond standardized tests.